All praises due to the Most High, family. We still talking football. So normally I'd be doing individual videos for a game, but these two games that I just watched were BTA Belt 2. Ooh, it was not even a close game. I was like, what am I going to talk about? Like, you know, it was just a steady diet of Josh Allen over the Jets and Lamar Jackson, and really his defense, just putting a lid on the Browns. So just so we're clear, I watched the Bills and the Jets. I watched the Ravens and the Browns. Now, in case it's your first time watching my football content, family, I don't be watching a whole live game. My schedule don't work like that. But I watch the highlights, I check the box score, and I just let y'all know how I feel from that. Josh Allen is still leading for the league MVP. The Ravens have a crazy powerful offensive unit. Okay, let's take it one by one, though. Josh Allen right now is what Pat Mahomes would be doing if he had a running back. That's just it. Josh Allen, we know, on a given Sunday, could be the leading rusher for his team because Josh Allen can run. He can scramble. He's got a big frame, decent speed. He had one run for over 10 yards. I was like, dang, he kind of got a decent amount of speed on him. But that's how I feel. That's the comparison. Like, this is the reigning league MVP. He's got a solid rushing game in Cook. And he can go out there and he can do it all right now. With the receivers he got, with the line he got, he's enabled to use his superpowers and get the Bills. What was the score to that game? But the Bills might be, are they the highest scoring team right now? I have to go and double check. But they put up 40 and then they put up what? Okay, nah. The Bills are up there, but the Ravens got back-to-back 40-point games. So as far as I know, feel free to correct me wherever you see fit in the comments on whatever. But as far as I understand, the Ravens probably still have the most points on the season. But the Bills, they put up 40 when they beat the Ravens. I think it was 40-41 actually. And then 30 again on the Jets. So, 70 points, come on now, that's 35 points a game. That's crazy. That's a high octane offense. So Josh Allen, to me right now in week 2, way too early, is my league MVP. He's really he's at the peak of his powers. Like, he can really do it all right now. And his defense is decent to good. His running game is good. And to me, that's the difference between him and Pat Mahomes and the Bills and the Chiefs right now. Is Pat Mahomes, as good as he is, he has none of the things that Josh Allen is equipped with in terms of his teammates. Pat Mahomes does not have a running game. Pat Mahomes does not have a defense, really. Maybe a defensive line, like the defensive line might be decent, but those guys are not covering like they should be for the Chiefs. Now, like I said, I'm combining two games because I didn't really know if I could fill in a whole 10-minute video about these individually. These were just whoopings, complete dominations. So Well, is there anything to say about the Jets? I mean, no. I mean, bro, when it seemed like the Jets had a game plan, and then they was like, well, F it. We'll just scheme up some designed runs for the quarterback, for Justin Fields. And that's like a ultimate last resort. That's like almost waving a white flag in that case. You thought the response to Josh Allen, the reigning league MVP at the peak of his powers, was like, well, we'll have Justin Fields run it. Okay, we gonna leave it there. Okay, so the Ravens, bro. I mean, they put up 40 last week. They put up 41 today. The offense, family. I feel like, come on, like when you think about that, like how did they lose last week to the Bills? Oh yeah, Josh Allen is the reigning league MVP, and at least thus far in the season is my current MVP vote. Now Lamar looked good as always. Look good as always. But the Ravens defense, I mean, they got some turnovers. The Ravens defense was, to me, the difference between the loss to the Bills and the win against the Browns. Now, of course, the Browns does not have the offensive firepower that the Bills do, because their quarterback situation is abysmal. Absolutely terrible. And whereas the Bills is not. They actually have probably the second best quarterback in the league. But he's playing the best right now. So the difference was the Ravens. I mean, it was crazy that Derrick Henry fumbled again. It was crazy that happened. But I think for the Ravens, though, because their roster, look, of all these top teams we're talking about, maybe except the Packers. The Packers are like definitely the best team to me right now. But the Packers, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bills, like, except for the Packers, I feel like the Ravens definitely have the best roster. Certainly on offense. So if your defense is playing decent, like, this is a team that at least thus far will put up 40 on you. That won't happen all season long, but bro, if you're putting up 80 points in 2 weeks, like, you know, like Micah Parsons said, a good defense really only needs you to put up 20. So on a good defensive day for the Ravens, like, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry will absolutely put up 20 points, like, minimum. So, but my point here is, I think because they have all this talent, because they have such a stacked roster, because Lamar Jackson just passed everybody else for career passer rating, and at the same time, he's the leading quarterback rusher. He's actually like top 10 in rushing amongst active players right now, not just quarterbacks, active players right now. He's top 10 in rushing yards, and for quarterbacks, he's the best career passer rating at the same time. So I feel like this adversity, now they can't fall too far behind, because the Steelers are nothing to sneeze at. They just beat the Browns. The Bengals don't let Joe Burrow get hot at the end of the season, so they still got to take care of their division. It's not the easiest division to win, but I feel like this adversity, you know, iron sharpens iron. You know, they want to be put through the fire now. That way they tested, trusted, and approved at the end of the season. So they got a dub. They bounced back from the tough loss against the Bills. But I think this adversity that they're going through, Derrick Henry fumbling back-to-back weeks, are you kidding me? And the offense wasn't crazy, but it was efficient. They maximized on the defensive turnovers. So I think this is a good sign for the Ravens. I don't know what's coming out of the AFC, but the door's open because the Chiefs are struggling.